Hey everybody, this is Win, and of course Quickened, back today with a very special episode from the Everybody Boys podcast. Of course, obviously this has been about a couple days from the events of Twin Cities Con, the known sponsor slash supporter of our little group that we have. I had my eyes set on this convention for quite a while now, for about a couple years now. I had my eye on this. Anime Detour was also one of the other cons I had my eyes on, but today's cast is gonna be me and Quickened today. If you want to say hi, Quickened.
Oh, it's been a long time since I've been here.
Yeah, I've been busy with a lot of things. With prepping for the con, I've been busy with life, yada yada. I haven't really uploaded in a while.
Yeah, same. Makes sense.
It's been 6 months now, I think. 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 months. But yeah, we went to a convention here in the Twin Cities area, same area as Anime Minneapolis, and as well as Anime Detour in Anime Minneapolis next year. As you probably already know from our Twitter accounts, we've announced that we'll be going to Anime Detour and Anime Minneapolis of the next year.
I'm still undecided on any of those conventions right now.
Well, for me, I've announced that I'll be going. It's just that under the Everybody Boys, it's listed as the boys that will be going. I'm not sure who's going to be going or not. I mean, it depends, but yeah. That is our confirmed going to specific conventions. I don't think about going to Fusion as of right now, or Convergence at the moment, but most likely it's going to be Anime Detour, and Minneapolis, and Twin Cities Con. So, yeah. Anyways, Quicken, how did you feel about the con?
It was pretty good. It sucks James Earl Taylor wasn't able to come because he got sick a day before the convention.
Yeah,
I was looking forward to meeting him, especially since I was cosplaying as a character he voiced.
Yeah, you were cosplaying as Ratchet, yeah.
Yeah, Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank.
I was very sad too because I knew how excited you were to meet James Earl. And of course I was excited too because I would love to see him to say high ground, but
But more I think about it, I feel like even if he did come, I'd probably still have a hard time meeting him, because did you see the line at the, with the meeting the actors who did the Clone Wars?
Yeah, I did.
That line, the line was full, completely full.
It was pretty bad because I know some of the more really popular actors, especially, like I know Yuri Lowenthal. Oh my god, his line was awful, man. On Sunday, I got a chance to meet him at the last moment, too. But right before they closed vendors, I was one of the last people that he met. One of the last people. One of the last people. It was absolutely insane.
Dang.
But luckily for me, I got to meet all the other actors that I got to meet, though, actually, which was very nice.
Awesome.
I was very grateful that they did not have long lines. I was very grateful that I got to meet them super early. That way I can go to all the panels. This year's convention was all about the panels for me personally. I would say the panels were by far what sold it for me. Personally.
Yeah, it makes sense. I absolutely loved the improv one, the one where they were doing improv comedy. That one, it had solidified my love for improv comedy even more than what already was.
The amount of the jokes that I made there were fucking golden. All right.
Yeah, looks like a birth defect.
Yeah, that was the joke. I had that one saved for I think for about
I sent you the video.
Oh, I did. I just haven't got a chance to see it yet, but it was beautiful.
Yeah,
chef's kiss right there. Let me double check real quick. This is while we're talking, I'll absolutely check my email real quick. It was fucking beautiful what you said.
Yeah. All right, though I'm gonna say there are a few things I feel like Twin Cities Con could have improved on. Like they should have had maps available and a much more easier to see schedule or something. That's all I gotta say. And the lack of variety that the game room has. Well, I mean, they had board games, but the only and Nintendo Switch stuff and whatnot, but
no PS4s, no other consoles, not Call of Duty even.
Yeah, and the arcade machines they had were so old-fashioned. There aren't any rhythm games at all, and rhythm games is kind of like some of the stuff that I enjoy personally.
Yeah, that's what I really liked about Anime. A lot of people give Anime hate, but fucking because since the fucking owner of it is apparently a giant ass creep, even though they should have arrested his bitch ass. No offense to anyone who's been affected by his stupidity, but if you really want to take him down, have him fucking arrested, please. For the love of God, please. Besides that, what I personally feel about Twin Cities Con, I think the worst thing I don't like about Twin Cities compared to any Minneapolis or any other convention I've been to, like MomoCon or even like other conventions, like this is no fucking seats. There's no chairs. There's no tables to sit down your stuff. I mean,
oh yeah, that's another complaint I had about Twin Cities Con. So many people, yet there's barely anywhere to sit.
Most of the time, people sat on the floor even at the con, and
oh my gosh.
I mean, I would say also because since Twin Cities Con is a Comic-Con, I will give it the excuse of it being a baby con because it literally started not even 2 years ago, which I will give it the benefit of the doubt of being one of the older one of the newer cons, I would say. But if you're going to have a con that is like this, you need seats, you need people, and you definitely need security. Also, one of the vendors actually got one of the replica lightsabers stolen because of the amount of people that came on Saturday. Just the amount of traffic. Again, like with other cons, like obviously like what's that one? Anime Expo down in California. The amount of CO2 that they have in their vendors room was so bad to the point where people actually had fainted, had heat stroke, passed out.
Oh my gosh, that cannot be good.
That cannot be good for Anime Expo. Yeah. And if it happens, I don't want it to happen to this con. Because this con has so many people attending. Like, I know I went, I know you went, and you complained on how many people they were. And I told you specifically, this is one of the bigger cons. If you are planning to go to bigger cons like this, and the staff expects you to pretty much, bring your own stuff, then you should have a place to sit down. People are going to buy, even if you buy swords even. Like, I had trouble during the smaller cons because I had a big sword on me. Like, this shouldn't be a reoccurring problem to go to bigger conventions and expect cons like this to happen like this,
Yeah, I know, right? By the way, I sent you my email.
Thanks. I will take a look at that, actually.
All right. I did send the video to you through Google Drive, though.
I have it here.
All right.
But I have it right here. I'll put a star on it. I'll put it in my little thing. But yeah, but speaking of this particular convention and how I personally feel about this convention, I did enjoy it. It was a great con. It was a fun con. I had a lot of fun with the panelists, especially. They did a really good job with the staffing. The social media, the advertising, everything about it was perfect.
Yeah, that was a fun convention.
It was a very fun convention, I will say.
If they could just solve the issue with the seats, then it would be perfect.
The seats definitely, and ventilation. It was very hot in vendors. Very, very hot in vendors. Adding more food vendors would also be a really good opportunity because the flow, it helps with the flow of traffic because the grill, the place where they serve you food, is in the direct center of vendors, right near the entrance. So if you had a massive ass line like on Saturday, you were not entering vendors at all, period.
Yeah, and at one point I was starting to overheat so bad that I had to go and get myself a smoothie just to cool myself off. Yeah, the heat was so bad.
For me, that was wearing a basic t-shirt and long sleeves, I was burning up in that fucking vendor's room.
Oh my gosh.
On fucking on Saturday it was very bad when me and you separated when I went to go see Mercy's VA. It was so hot in there. It was bad in there.
I know, right?
It was bad in there. I sat near one of the rooms because I was eating my chicken tendies and I was burning the fuck up. And when I met Mercy's VA, I was sweating like a pig.
Oh my gosh, that's gotta sound awful. But yeah, I was in full cosplay on Friday and Saturday. You won't believe. I mean, it was okay Friday, but it Saturday,
110 degrees.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god! I mean, it gets worse when you go to Anime Expo or Anime Impulse because those are set in California, right in the fucking summer heat.
Yeah, I know.
112 degree weather, man. Oh man, you're gonna fucking die. You're better off not wearing cosplay, or not even going to that convention at all. Period. At that point, so you're better off not going to that con. So But yeah, the con was very great. I got to meet a bunch of voice actors at the convention, which was by far that voice cast was massive too. Last year it was better because they had Johnny Ongbosh there, and I missed it. So I hope he comes back to Twin Cities Con maybe this year, or maybe at Anime Detour. Maybe we get a chance to see him at some point later down the line. I would love to meet him. I would love.
Dude, Johnny Youngbosh is an absolute legend. He voiced the guy from Persona 4. He voiced the other guy from Persona 4, and that's the only voices I know.
MC and
voice roles he did.
He voiced Adachi too.
You and Adachi.
He also voiced Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach, Nero from DMC. Of course, Adam from Power Rangers. Of course, he's now an Ultraman now, which. Oh my god, they're literally turning him into the tokusatsu, man. I freaking like that.
Johnny Young Bosch is like one of those voice actors that once you hear their voice come out from one of his characters, you know
it's Johnny.
It's voiced by that guy.
It's voiced by that dude. I mean, this man's becoming all I want him to do now is do Kamen Rider, and he literally has the full tokusatsu series.
Yeah.
That's all I want, bro. Like, all I want, Like... But yeah, I mean, besides that, I mean, they had a pretty good panel list. Personally, the food actually was pretty alright. It was pretty decently cheap and affordable, even though it was convention food. So, I mean...
Yeah. Actually, it still kind of felt expensive, but...
super expensive.
What you gonna do?
It's a con. You're paying more money.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Out of all the cons that I spent the most amount of money, I think I did not spend that much money here, actually. I spent around 380 at this con entirely.
I feel like I definitely spent a lot at this convention, mostly because of autographs, food, and yeah.
Autographs were very expensive. I think this place has some of the most expensive pricing for autographs. Well, that's because obviously we went to Anime Minneapolis, which again they offer us one free autograph, which I get that. That's a really nice thing to have. But a lot of people are like, oh man, don't support that fucking con, fucking the con owner is a fucking creep, but well, yada yada, all that shit, we're not gonna get into that shit, but yes, the panels were fun. Emily Neves was really nice. Yuri was really Lowenthal was really nice. The G Jeters was awesome. Dante Pascal, awesome. Did not get the chance to meet Gray though. But I did manage to get a chance to meet a few other actors too.
I only got to meet the voice actor for Aang, Asaka, Korra, and Iroh out of the characters who voiced the character. Out of all the actors who voiced the character in Avatar.
Yeah, honestly,
yeah.
I'm also really surprised that Justin. I met Justin Cook as well as the Overwatch actors. I met both Mercy's VA and Diva's VA. I met Charlotte Chung and Lucy Pohl as well. I met them both. Very kind-hearted people. Love them both. They are amazing.
Yeah.
We got to meet Amy Lowe, Ryan Bartley. got to meet a chance to meet Rebecca Burr. On top of that,
we got to meet Jonah Scott.
Gotta read Jonah Scott. I always keep him for last. Yep. That man is a fucking shitter. That man is a shit-posting god. Jonah, if you're watching this podcast, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
This guy's birthday just happened over the weekend at Twin Cities Con, so wish him a motherfucking happy birthday. Otherwise, we're gonna bully him even further.
What was that?
I'm going to bully you.
On my birthday, November 4th.
On your birthday.
Joke's on you. Twin Cities Con is happening on November 8th of next year.
God fucking damn it. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Joke's on you. Fuck. You always think you're one step ahead, but I am even more. I have 50 alternative accounts. 50? My finger's right on top of the delete button. What you gonna do? Binge?
I was gonna say that shit first, you fucker. But yeah, anyways, besides that, we had a lot of fun at this convention. I went up to Jonah and I said, look, it's the meme man. And Jonah was like, the meme man? What do you think I'm the meme man for? Because you shitpost 24/7?
Oh yeah, and he did the soy jack thing.
The soy jack thing with me when I want a selfie with him. I was like, fuck, I'll take a selfie. We're balling. I need a thumbnail. I'm balling, but at what cost? And you just me him putting at the fucking banner.
Yeah.
But yeah, I tweeted out from the Everybody Boys account of the actual thumbnail for the video. Oh my god, it looks beautiful. Have you seen the thumbnail yet? Have you seen the thumbnail?
I haven't.
You haven't?
Dude,
Okay, hold on.
DM that shit to me now.
DM that shit to you right now as we speak.
Oh,
that
yes.
Fucking, it is glorious.
Ooh, boy.
It is glorious.
I cannot wait to see this shit.
Let me see if I can find it. I just posted it, I think, a few days ago, I think. Because I literally just finished with the thumbnail very recently. Yeah, right here. It was the 7th, so actually a couple days ago, actually, I finished the thumbnail, but I'll post it in the chat room. I'll post this in the Everybody Boys Productions chat room, and I will tag at you.
Alright.
Look at it.
Oh, gosh.
God, I hate everything. It's the top right-hand corner.
Absolute. Why is it called D-Gen Con?
Because it's a pun for Twin Cities Con. Absolute D-Gen Con 2K23.
What does that mean exactly? I'm sorry, I am out of the loop.
Absolute D-Gen Con, Absolute Degenerate Con of 2023. That's
alright.
Joke.
Is it because it's that bad or something?
No, it's a pun. It's a pun, but it's also a joke because I go full goblin mode. Full degenerate mode because the Overwatch 2 VAs were there, so I go full goblin mode for D.Va. Oh my god. So.
Oh, that makes sense.
It makes sense because I like D.Va way too much. Way too much. As well as Chelsea, as well as just literally so many actors were there that I brain rotted for. I literally said, all right, I'm gonna make this name of the convention to Absolute D-Gen Con of 2023. Absolutely. Like, absolutely. Like meeting Jonas Scott. This man's a fucking goblin, man. I fucking. But yeah, I mean, besides that, I mean, the people that I met there were super cool. I mean, we met I met a few people actually there who were cosplaying as both Kobani and Power from Chainsaw Man, and these two I'm actually friends with now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, if we're making friends, I mean.
Yeah, one of the best things about a convention, you meet people who are really, you kind of like meet people who are just like you in a way, or share like similar interests you have.
Yeah, similar interests that you have, generally speaking, and you guys will talk and chat and make friends.
Yeah.
I have them on Discord now, so that's great. That's fucking great. So.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
A lot of people recognized who I was dressed up as.
I cannot believe that so many people recognized you.
Yeah, I know. It's insane, honestly.
Yeah, that's something, man. I mean, I don't know what to tell you at this point. I mean...
Yeah, I bet it's probably the same for a few other people who, like, out there who cosplayed, and funny thing is, I was the only one who cosplayed as Ratchet.
Yeah.
And you think, like, for a convention that was going to have James Arnold Taylor, you'd expect a lot more people. I mean, we only saw one person cosplay as Tidus, then again, so...
Then again,
well, I mean, there's that.
Then again, I did see a bunch of divas there, though. I saw, like, 4 divas there. So... I don't know why, but, you know... I mean, besides that, if you were to, case in point, if you were to go back to this con again and have any actor that you wanted to bring over to Twin Cities Con, who would it be?
Oh boy, it's
kind of a big one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few people that I would think of that I would absolutely invite to this con. No cap. There's a few people that I have in mind.
Yeah, like who?
Bryn April. She the voice of Kobani from Chainsaw Man. To come to Twin Cities Con, absolutely. If she were to go to this convention next year, I would go there in a heartbeat. I'm thinking of who else I think would want to be there. Besides Bryn April, let's see, who else? I mean, of course, Johnny Youngbosch. Still haven't met him yet. I've already met Justin Cook already. Don't really just his name. I already met him already, so that's good. If I get a chance to meet him, I'm buying a print from him or getting an autograph from him. I'm getting a print from him or an autograph from him or a selfie with him. Doesn't matter. I'm getting a selfie with him. If I were to choose, I mean, I would absolutely love to bring some Overwatch actors here, if anything too. If they manage to get Charlie Chung or Lucy Pohl here, I would absolutely would love to see Reinhardt's VA or the voice of Torbjorn's VA here. Actually, he's also a big anime voice actor, so he would, if he was invited, he would take it in a heartbeat.
I would like to see either Tom Kenny or Roger Craig Smith.
Oh, Roger Craig Smith! I'm pretty sure he was here one time. I think I'm not sure, but
I was.
I have to see. I'm not sure actually. They don't really say about the guests.
Or Jason Griff.
Oh,
I think that's how his last name is pronounced. I honestly don't know, but he voiced Sonic during the 06 era.
06 era and Unleashed era, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Shadow and Jet the Hawk.
Yeah, Shadow. That man's talented. That man's really
Yeah, he is. Oh gosh.
I would also want to see some other Fire Emblem voice actors to come to Twin Cities Con, if anything, too. I mean, I would love to see Laura Stahl. I would love to see Joe Zedja. I would love to see Chris Hackley. I would love to see them here. Love to see them here. Because if anything, too, I mean, besides that, me and Amy Lowe literally talked about RPGs for fucking 40 fucking minutes. It is, wow, absolutely ballin', but at what cost?
Oh, I kind of like to see Mike Pollock as well.
Oh, Mike Pollock.
I don't know if I pronounce his last name correctly either.
You got his name right. You got his name right. You got his name right. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
But damn, man. Oh, man. His autographs will be absolutely insane for pricing. Like, holy shit. His lines would be long as fuck.
I suppose that's true.
Yeah. But speaking of which, we of course meeting some of the actors who were absolutely fantastic. I mean, I think my favorite one so far. I love them all. There's no real reason. Man, Charlotte Chung was super nice. I mean, because when I took the selfie with her and when we finished with the selfie, she called me handsome, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was so shocked. I was so confused. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I was so confused. I was just shocked, man. Be real with you at this point.
I still can't get over the whole improv panel. That was great.
The improv panel was so good.
Yeah, it made me love improv a lot more.
Dude, dude, I get dreams from improv from that fucking clip, man.
Oh my gosh, yes. I think one thing I want to do is kind of dabble in improv comedy and just dub over awful infomercials for awful products.
Dude, we should absolutely do an
kind of like a real-time fan dub thing, but for just shitty improv. Dude, not improv, shitty infomercials on shitty products. Did you see? You know what I'm talking about.
The Scott panel with the fucking bad fan fictions. Oh my god, dude, that. Oh my god, Jonas Scott's panel with the fucking with Brett Murkide was fucking beautiful. That shit was
my gosh.
That shit was beautiful, man. Dude, I mean, he fucking I got that shit clipped on 4K video.
You got all that. You got it all on 4K, yo.
I got it. It's all saved. It's all saved to my GoPro, and I haven't converted into my PC, so I'm just editing all that video, all the other stuff. You'll see the video probably within the next week or two. So congrats.
Hell yeah.
Hope you're excited for that video. That video's gonna be one hell of a video. I'll tell you now. The stand I even took a photo with one of the guys there. Even that dude's, I think his name is like Emmy or some shit like that. But that dude's fucking hilarious. They also have a YouTube channel as well as an online link as well. So if you're interested in seeing a lot of their content, link will be in the description below. Their YouTube channel as well as their online links, so that way you can check their shows, any of the in-person shows or any of their online shows. You can always watch them on YouTube for free. Again,
I hope they post like the Twin Cities Con thing or something.
I'm not sure if they did or not. I don't think so. Not right now, currently. I think they might will within the next couple of days or so. I'm not sure.
Because I want to rewatch the scene where like he called my the character is cosplaying as Squirrel and correct, I'm a Lombax or something.
Dude, that shit was beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, that entire panel was...
I wish he could have, like, mistaken me for an otter or something, though.
That entire panel made me crack up so damn hard. If there was any panel that I would not regret going to, it would be this panel here. This panel right there. Oh my god. They are fucking hilarious.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I fucking love improv comedy. Even more than I did when I first watched well, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. We should do like a bad fan fiction reading or like bad stand-up comedy at some point on the server at some point with just
oh my gosh,
boys, and we just shit on each other. Like,
yeah, or we should do like a horrible dub over on a video game that we all played or something. I was thinking about
doing a really shitty dub of fucking what's that called? I was hoping to do like a really shitty dub of like fucking What If, of Marvel's What If, like just me voicing Spider-Man from What If. That would be so fucking hilarious for me. Just do like
I don't know dubbing of Spider-Man. If we were to do that, or join in, I do not know which character I'd probably choose to.
I would 100% make you fucking Happy Hogan. I would.
Happy Hogan, who's that?
I would love to see you say Blam. For some weird reason, I want to hear you say Blam. Blam.
I don't know any of the media at all, but I guess that's the best thing about it, because like you don't know what's going on.
You don't know
like
as an actor what's going on. You just read the script and you
an island could explode in the movie, and you wouldn't know it at all.
No, period. It's just the greatness of being a fucking actor, man. You're just shitting. Yeah. But, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Stand-up comedy, that's pretty fun. I think that was one of the best panels out of Twin Cities. That was
that was perfect.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was so good.
Oh man, I'm gonna have a blast of laughter every single time I think about that.
Yeah, I should probably practice like my voice or something. Yeah, I could sound like this, edgy, like Shadow the Hedgehog.
God. I peed on your wife robotic. She's mine now.
Finally, I have all the Chaos Emeralds. Now there's only one thing for me to do.
Let me see if I can find. I think I have their YouTube channel actually right here. Actually, hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it. I was watching their shit literally like not even like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Bro, fucking. I literally after I met Jonah Scott, I literally decided to watch all of Beastars in one sitting.
Literally. Oh my gosh, I need to pick that series back up soon.
They're making season 3, so it's a good time to watch season 1 and season 2. Like holy
shit. Like, I've only seen season 1 so far. I still need to see season 2.
Oh yeah, season 2's good. Yeah.
The reason why I kind of took a break off of watching that is because there are just a couple scenes from season 1 that made me really uncomfortable. But I was kind of young at the time.
Jonah Scott.
Well, not like too young, but still like the high schooler age, or I think I was like already an adult by then, like 18 or something. But like, it still made me uncomfortable. Maybe I won't experience discomfort watching it again.
I mean, yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows? I mean, have you seen Kill la Kill yet? I mean, yeah.
I've seen a few episodes of it.
I mean, I have the full collection. I mean, if we might do like a meetup at some point, just watch all of Kill la Kill in one sitting.
Oh my gosh, there's so many shows I've binged an episode, a couple weeks of episodes that I've never got around to finish.
I think it's called like In a Box or something like that. What's it called? I can't remember what was their comedy. I can't seem to remember what their name was specifically, but I could probably find it. Let me see real quick. Oh, I found Scenes from a Hat. These guys are fucking awesome, man. I'll send one of their videos in chat.
Oh wait, was that the improv thing?
That's the improv thing, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I am looking up that. I'm looking that shit up right now.
Right here, I'll post it in
Wait.
the
Oh.
the thing. Scenes from a hat. Let me see if they uploaded their. No, they did not upload any of their Twin Cities content, but they did. But they did upload a Scenes from a Hat at Twin Cities Con of 2022. So they were there last year. So.
Oh. DM me that channel. I want to subscribe.
Oh yeah. I'll do that for you.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Here we are.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, literally just have this in the background and fucking.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, dude.
Yeah, they even have a fucking Twitter account, man. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'm gonna. And they also have an Instagram, and they also have Facebook, and they have a Twitter too on top of that.
Holy smokes.
Just gonna follow them real quick. While I'm busy chatting with you, of course. Obviously, this podcast is most specifically for the for the Everybody Boys and how they personally feel. If you were to go with a group of fans to Twin Cities Con, would it be 200 times better? Knowing if you know what the panels were and you were to come back again for another year, would you come back?
I definitely would come back.
With a group of us shitters going to a con, signing up for shit, signing up for Smash Bros tournaments, signing up for panels.
Oh no, I would not do tournaments at all. I am not competitive like that.
Oh, I would.
I feel like video games should just be enjoyed. No competitiveness at all.
Oh yeah, I am a highly percent competitive, and I would throw down in Smash, absolutely. And
yeah,
I would definitely. Besides that, how'd you feel meeting the Overwatch actors? I mean, you got a chance to meet both Charlotte and Lucy Paul.
Speaking of I haven't got an opinion because I do not play Overwatch at all.
I mean, true. Honestly, you don't really play that much Overwatch, personally speaking. But I mean, just meeting them in general. Just meeting them just in general, really. Just your overall opinion.
Whatever.
Whatever. I mean, we got a chance to talk to them. That's cool.
I mean, I suppose.
That's always nice, though. Just sit down with a voice actor and just talk about just random shit like normal people. That's the best part.
Yeah, true. It's best to treat voice actors like they're normal people rather than them being famous and all.
Or being gods, like some people. I'm not gonna name names, but
Yeah, don't be parasocial. Don't have that parasocial relationship. If you have that parasocial relationship, please log the fuck off.
Please go touch some grass, please. Do what Erica Mendez says and just go outside, touch some grass, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Parasocial, you need to log off.
I would absolutely go to Anime Detour at one point and have Erica just as Ryuka Matoi to go outside and touch some grass. I would pay for that, unironically. That would have been so funny.
Yes.
Unironically, just have her say that for me.
Yeah, or have her say, parasocial, you need to log off, touch grass, go outside. Jeez Louise. Log off.
I mean,
something like that.
I mean, besides that, I mean, I enjoyed the vendors there. We got water bottles there. We got, autographs.
Yeah, water bottles were so amazing.
Yeah, I still have mine. It's actually right next to me. I'm just sipping from it right now currently. It was very nice. I really do like this.
Mine's probably in the dishwasher. I should probably do dishes after this.
I need to wash mine for tomorrow. Let's be really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really did enjoy the con. The con was great. The con was really good. I got some really good deals on some figurines. I got this little diva mecha, this little cute but deadly diva. I did see the Lego display set for like $100, and I'm like, man, I would love to get that, but I spent it on cards. Woo! Oof.
Cards that were probably a complete rip-off.
Let's be real here. They were like $40 on Amazon. Be real with you.
how much were they at the convention? 100 whole bucks, and you're
bucks.
saying it was?
I saw it for like 40.
It would be 40 off of
I think
Amazon.
40 on Amazon.
Oh my
I
gosh,
yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm a
dude,
moron.
what the fuck?
I think it's like a wood piece set. I think. Let me see real quick. I can't remember the image of it. Let me see how much it costs online. I think. Let me see. Here we are. It was a Diva Mecha Incredibles. It was right now, currently, if you were to get it right now, it's a wood model, but it is approximately $120 online right now, currently, for this thing. For Diva's Mecha. And it's just the mecha. It's just I probably personally would not buy it, personally speaking, because it's a model kit, and I don't do model kits. I just do figures. So yeah.
Makes sense.
Makes
They're
sense for me.
so hard to assemble sometimes. They take forever to assemble.
Yeah, that's generally what it is. And besides that, I really do like this little cute little diva that I have up here now. So I have a little cute little diva just sitting on my desk next to my diva Nendoroid. So that's nice. I mean, that's nice, I guess. But I got it for like $10 too. So I mean, you know. Yeah, I guess. Let me see how much it costs. Oh, it is $60 right now currently on Amazon right now too. Wow. It's $60. I actually might get this on Amazon. But since it's a model kit,
Trying to bite off more than you can chew.
Yeah. It's a challenging build. Painting it. Oh, painting is gonna be painful. Oh god.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's gonna be very painful to. It also includes a poster too. Oh wow, actually not that bad actually. I'm gonna add this to my wish list. I'm gonna add this to my Amazon wish list now because I actually might get this. Alongside a few DVDs or other stuff like that, usually speaking, but that's just a me thing personally. So, but yeah, I mean, besides that, I mean, how do you feel about? There's a few other questions I really like that I would like to ask you personally, Quickened, about just you have already expressed your feelings for the con, what you liked about it, what you didn't like. Is there anything that you would like to change for the con besides the whole what you didn't like? Like, if it's just like a minor thing, would you change it?
Can't really think of anything else I've already said.
There is one thing I would absolutely would love to change, and that is just the me thing personally, and that is the rules on the candid photos and video thing. Pretty much if you don't know what it is, it's pretty much a thing where let me see real quick. I can't remember what it is really. So pretty much I think just photography in general, usually for the con. Case in point, if they don't consent to it, or if they don't like, you know, all this, it's kind of a weird thing because if you look at their website, they have a very weird policy. Personally, it's just my personal opinion about with the policies of Twin Cities Con especially, and that is just like taking photos, or if you're making a YouTube video and you get the consent of of the actor itself. Twin Cities Con still says no, you can't record without, you can't record them if you don't pay for it, because it kind of hurts like content creators in some form of fashion that, like miniaturize, like content creators, stuff like that, if they want to make like, meme form content or content like that uses like SMM, for example. All that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very difficult to get content for a convention video, especially. I mean, for someone like me that does like more chaotic content, I would say definitely I would kind of change that as like, by the suggestion of the actor or the managers or the people in charge of that booth. would say. Like, oh, there's no candidate photos or videos here. Okay, that's fine. Let's go to a different actor. Like, hey, we're making a YouTube video. Would it be okay for us to record you in some form of fashion? As just like a basic level of respect as well as consent. This is just me personally. Twin Cities Con can do whatever they feel like with this convention, but it's just a me thing personally. But for someone who makes a lot more chaotic, funny content, it's very hard to find people to make videos with and make people laugh in some form of fashion. Because that, being funny and having objective humor is very difficult when, obviously, again, we got these fucking asshole pranksters, TikTokers. Again, I talked with Lucy Pohl about the whole Devious Slick shit, and
that was
I saw a video on TikTok where there was a Mercy cosplayer who ripped off an exit sign.
Oh no!
Yeah, that video got taken down immediately.
Oh no, we are not bringing up the TikTok shit. We're not bringing up I'm already Tracer. We are not bringing up the Devious Licks shit.
We're not bringing that up here, but it's just a thing to think about for the convention, especially. A question for the con owner specifically. Brett is a really good owner, and I hope to probably email him at some point, whether or not if I'm allowed to do that at some point, or if he sponsors us. Absolutely, I'm perfectly down for that. But yeah, I mean, besides that, obviously in terms of my 1 to 10 scale for conventions, especially, I give this con a 8 out of 10. It was fun. Just because it was a fun con doesn't mean it has its own issues, obviously, with crowdings, people, tickets even, or especially tickets even, lines for autographs, especially the whole VIP shit. That shit was super confusing, because I bought an early access ticket, which again gives you access to the entire convention. I mean, it should give you access to some form of autographs or anything. It shouldn't just give you access to the full convention. It should at least give you some benefit. There should be some benefits besides making it cheaper for people to get the ticket that way, instead of buying VIP, which is $200 already, like.
I've heard from people who've purchased VIP last year actually said for all the perks it has, it's not worth spending the extra money, from what I've heard.
Honestly, I 100% agree with that. I will 100% will agree to that. Like, what's the purpose of buying VIP tickets when clearly you're only getting this amount of things? And if you're doing like if you're gonna advertise a convention, especially, and you want people to go to your con, there should be some form of benefit to going to a convention early or purchasing your tickets early in advance, besides making it cheaper for people. Like, obviously with like Anime Minneapolis, they had free food, free autographs, or free autographs generally speaking, and access to the entire convention, which is great. It's good. It brings people in. It brings people in. I mean, even though a lot of people are like, oh, the owner's a fucking creep, it legitimately, from a business point of view, it brings people in. But with Twin Cities Con, it's a more expensive con. It's more expensive to buy prints and autographs. It's more expensive, a lot more expensive to purchase conventions, to do stuff like that than just buying like an early access ticket and getting access to all of this for free without paying additional fees whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why I bought an early access ticket. I did not buy a VIP ticket, by the way. I bought an early access ticket. So that's just a me thing personally, with the whole candidate photos thing. Because again, making convention videos like this is very fucking difficult. For the first Anime Minneapolis video I made, that was fucking hard as fuck because I had 16 hours of content. Here, I had less because I didn't go to the actors' booths and record their booths, I didn't record their booths, or I didn't record other people in the vendors area, or conventions, or cosplayers, or any of the other stuff. I just did a basic overview shot, recorded a bunch of panels, recorded my experiences, and then make a podcast video just like this, which I don't mind making a more chill video for Twin Cities Con, which I've seen a lot of people do make at Twin Cities Con, making a more chill video. But for me as a content,
I understand you want to be really chaotic with your shit.
I would love to be chaotic because, again, that's just who I am. Generally, I like being funny. I like making people laugh at my stupidity, and again, it's not as bad as some of the other people, some of the other shit people do, which I can totally see why. Twin Cities Con has a no candidate photo policy because people would try to cut shit out of context, record people without their consent, yada yada yada. I can understand that. But from a content creator perspective, there should be some form of consent or questionings, or hey, is it okay if I record, the booth, or because I'm making a YouTube video and I'm gonna credit everybody regardless of who is in charge of the video, because I want this con to succeed. I love this convention now. Like, I had a lot of fun with this con, and I want people to succeed. I want people to be happy. I want other content creators like myself, other artists, other people to succeed. And
yeah, I know, like,
and if we can't find content or some form of fashion or some form of creative content, because again, a lot of people are making really shitty content nowadays, and if we can't find some,
everyone's making I bought thousands of fidget spinners and put them all in this gunk.
Oh god,
not clickbait.
Mr. Beast, the amount of Mr. Beast ripoffs and fucking Johnny Somali people fucking pisses me off so much, because they
I know, right?
And get thousands of views, and yet here I am making a con video like this, and it gets demonetized. Like, fuck.
Yeah, it's completely stupid.
There should be some form of creativity with being a content creator within Twin Cities Con. I can understand where Twin Cities Con is coming from. This is not an attack or an harassment whatsoever. This is just, calculative criticism in some form of fashion from as a guest to Twin Cities Con especially. Did really like the convention center. It was very big. I did like it. The restaurants there were nice. The vendors were very nice. The artists were very nice.
I agree. I'd give this convention a 7 out of 10, but it's a good convention, but
it's a good Comic-Con, I would say.
Yeah,
it's a good Comic-Con.
There needs to be more seats for people, though. There's not a lot of seating, and the game room has like lack of variety and all that stuff.
Has a lack of variety in this. I would 100% agree.
Yeah,
I would say, yeah. But would I say, would I give Twin Cities Con a passable agree? Yes, I would. I would give them a pass for this.
Yeah,
I would give them a pass. Yes. And again, this is our first time going to Twin Cities Con, and just generally speaking, we've been to other cons before. I've been to multiple cons before. I've been to MomoCon, I've been to Minneapolis, I've been to fucking multiple cons before. I've been to multiple. I'm a veteran, so.
I've been only to 2 cons. Twin Cities Con is my second one. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just a me thing personally. Just a me thing. If I were to go with friends, the experience would be 20 times better than just going with a few people. I would say definitely going with friends is so much better. If more people went to this con for my boys, I would 100% do more shit posting. I would 100% make a much better video than what I have currently.
Yeah, we probably mess with each other a lot. Rub on each other's nerves.
We would dunk on each other. If we went to the stand-up comedy thing, just with my friends, just with you, Cart,
Dude, oh my gosh, if everyone was there for stand-up comedy, we would be laughing our butts off.
We would ask some of the most cursed shit imaginable, and it would have been so
Oh my gosh, I couldn't stop doing the whole Adele for 200 joke.
Oh man, I asked, like, own a musket for home defense, or it's a birth defect, or I gotta take a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Overwatch 2. I didn't really like the Overwatch panel, personally speaking, because it was just the person in charge of that panel asking both Charlie and Lucy questions instead of the guests. If we had more time to ask them questions, I would have. I mean, literally right after the con, I literally went back to the booth and I asked them a bunch of questions that I had ready for them. And they were very kind for answering my questions, especially. For those of you who don't know, I asked them 3 questions from both the Bois and another server that I'm on that play Overwatch. Specifically, the April Fool's line, specifically, and a bunch
what was the cursed thing they've ever signed?
Oh, the most cursed thing that they ever signed, and toxic competitive gaming, or DPS Moira within Overwatch. Case in point. For Lucy, she said for favorite Overwatch line is her not caring. As Mercy, of course, there's a line that she says within the April Fool's line. I can't remember the line for it. The most cursed thing that she signed was a baby. So, most specifically, a bib of a baby or some form of clothing in some form of fashion. From the context, you wouldn't really want to sign the skin of a baby, honestly. Let's be real here.
Yeah,
And of course,
obviously
he doesn't really know about DPS Moira or the toxicity. I mean, there are some things that we have mentioned to her that she was like, oh man, that's kind of scary. For Charlotte, it was expected of her. I was very surprised about the questions that I answered that I had for her. For hers, it is either Sigma's "What are those?" or pressing Q from Diva. Of course, obviously, she voices that character. Obviously, for the most cursed thing that she assigned would be a body pillow, most specifically the lewdest Diva body pillow that you can think of. Luckily,
oh my gosh.
luckily my Diva body pillow is not that cursed, and I didn't bring it to the con, so that's good. I'm glad I didn't bring my body pillow with me. So I just have my little Diva Nerf, my Diva light gun here. So this is probably staying at home. Probably gonna use like a Nerf gun or some shit like that to like do poses and shit like that. Maybe for the Diva cosplay. I don't know. But and then finally, of course, again, same answer as before. She doesn't really know anything about it. I mean, Jonah though. Jonah, oh man, we've asked him a lot of questions. How do you feel about Jonah?
Just got
fucking Jonah.
Yeah.
We talked.
Dude recognized my cosplay almost immediately.
Almost instantly from the panel too. Almost instantly.
Yeah.
He fucking recognized that shit. Oh man. Also, Voiceapalooza too. I went to Voiceapalooza by myself. Quickened was not there with me. I
think I joined in like last minute though.
Yeah, last minute.
Last few seconds. So I kind of missed a lot of it.
Yeah. Same thing with the Spider-Man 2 panel. The Spider-Man 2 panel, I was very disappointed with. We didn't get to ask him a lot of questions. They just talked a lot about like the voice acting, SAG-AFTRA strike, which is finally ended now. Finally, we can finally really talk about that. Really, just generally speaking.
Yeah, I'm glad they managed. I'm glad the actors got a good deal off of it.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't really have anything really else to say about the strike, generally speaking. But personally speaking, Emily Neves, oh my god, she follows me on Twitter now. Oh my god, she's fucking shitter. She likes my shit posting so much that she follows me on Twitter now. Her impression of John Wick is fucking glorious. I think I might make a shit post about that probably in my video, probably when I talk about Emily Neves and John Wick, which, god, I might take a clip from like Anomaly, just like of Hikes just screaming loudly in Russian as fucking Paul Rudd just speaks in the stereotypical Russian accent. That's such a good post. I mean it. Yeah. Which, honestly, that would be such a good meme to make. Honestly, as well as when Emily Neves just fucking retweets my shit, just get fucking punched in the jaw like Mortal Kombat, just seeing the bones just break.
Oh my gosh, dude.
But yeah, I love the print. I love the print I got from Emily. Absolutely fantastic. Amy Lowell, awesome. Ryan Bartley, awesome. Remember, awesome. Jonah Scott, shitter. Meme Lord, big meme lord. Case in point, we'll make sure to tag pretty much everyone within this video of our personal opinions of Twin Cities Con. We had a lot of fun with it. If we ever get a chance to meet the owner of Twin Cities Con, if you are around, I think his name is Brett. I'm not sure. But we do manage to get a chat with you, or pretty much just, if we do like a follow-up podcast with you, we can probably have a little chat or discussion with the owner of Twin Cities Con, hopefully at some point. Might send him an email, probably at some point, but yeah, we had a great time. We had a fun time, actually. But anyways, y'all, you have any other thoughts, any other opinions about Twin Cities Con personally? Anything else you want to say about it?
Nope, other than it was fun, and if they could at least have more places to seat, I would appreciate it. Oh yeah, and they improved the ventilation as well. I would appreciate it.
Yeah, I would appreciate that too, honestly. But
yeah.
Besides that, I mean, a schedule would be nice too, and a map too. That would be kind of nice as well.
Oh yeah, that would be like easy to access or something.
Instead of going to the Minneapolis Convention Center and looking down where everything is, or asking where it is, usually, or picking that tiny ass schedule off the menu. what Anime Minneapolis did really well is that they had a printed out map of the different sections and they separated them. So what Twin Cities Con could do is they have a printed map for the vendors, which they did, which grateful, and then have two other sheets where all the panel rooms are, where meetups are, where the gift shop.
exactly.
They literally had a sign for the gift shop, and we just didn't even go there because that wasn't even a part
of
the con. That was just part of the
dude. It was like we were on our way to like the second improv thing, and we had a hard time finding that shit.
Yeah, and it turns out that the room was locked. So
yeah.
It should be kind of a thing where we really set Twin Cities Con, if their social media director or their announcer or anything else like that makes announcements on their Twitter, that would also be helpful. Also, because anyone that uses Twitter in this case can always just check Twitter and just like, oh, Twin Cities Con made a tweet. Oh, okay, so some programs have been changed. Let's take a look at the website. Take a look at the website. Boom, everything's been updated, just like that. So, it's honestly really helpful for some people to go around cons or just don't know the layout of Twin Cities Con. As you probably already know, it was me and Quickened's first time coming to this con. There should really be more communication to us as the guests, especially. This is coming from someone who's been to multiple cons, and just generally speaking, just opinionated stuff. There should really be more communication, I would say, definitely. Absolutely. So.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, as you probably know, next year, I'm Win. I'll be going to Anime Detour next year, and I'm going to Anime Minneapolis next year. I don't care what people think. I'm going to this con just for the free food and the free drinks. I don't give a shit. So, that'll be the last time we go to Anime Minneapolis. So, I'll be going to Anime Detour and Twin Cities Con more often than I would Anime Minneapolis. So yeah, that's just a me thing personally. But yeah, if you're going to be going to Anime Detour, I will be going there, and I will be going there for all 3 days, but there are some moments where I will be stepping out of the con and leaving. So if y'all want to meet me, or we can shitpost, talk about each other, talk about videos, stuff like that, it's gonna be really nice. So yeah. But anyways, this is Win and Quickened. If you want to say any final remarks, go for it, man.
I think I've said everything.
Alrighty.
Oh, can we talk about something real quick after like this episode of the podcast?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Something I've been thinking about.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Go for it. Yeah, we can talk a little bit after. Yeah, absolutely. But
all right.
This is Win and the boys. Me and Quickened talking about Twin Cities Con. Anyways, take care, y'all.